Welcome, TCBLL fans, to the TCBLL on YouTube presented by Chatty Chain. We're getting set for this Week 4 matchup between Good Vibes Only and the Hummingbird LC. Hummingbirds coming out in their black unis and debuting the Good Vibes Only boys in their powder blue brand new Vanguard uniforms. Both teams associated with Vanguard lacrosse. This could become a trend in the box lacrosse game. Face-off starts us off, and we got a bit of a schmoz, but the Hummingbirds come out with it, and we are away. Hummingbirds pushes into the middle, and they will get it to the righty half boards, working it to the slot. Parkinson finds Dylan Donaldson. He swings it to Morrison can't find any space, going to work. Morrison comes up with this. In the corner. Nobody's paying attention. And just like that, our first goal and it would appear, pardon me, Spencer Fuchik is the uncovered player there. And now we'll see Donaldson working on the offside. He's a lefty. Morrison up against Kenny Mick. And at X. Still working the ball. Shot off center. And Good Vibes will get their first offensive attempt of the afternoon. That one, Alberon. He's going to find Ramos. Will Ramos. Ramos from U Albany. Feeds it in. Looks again. Can't find Ramos. Two birds, and this one will be Hummingbird's ball. Cameraman not keeping up thus far. And now they're going to deal this one to Aiden Koftik. Birds working the outside. Gets to the lefty center. Too much for Ian Stevenson. And now Good Vibes Only trots into the offensive zone. And only for a moment, they're going to get that one to Nordstrom. The Birds pushing the pace. To Kilcommons. Kilcommons working again. The AI revolution. Still working on being revolutionary. As it is trying to track the ball, and Vibes get this one forward, but only for a moment. Parkinson feeds inside, and bam! Andre Burke! And he lays out Owen Stevenson. But it looks like the Birds are going to go to the man advantage. All right. Saying that was a defenseless receiver, to put into layman's terms. And working around. Kilcommons. Back round. From top. Shimmy, shake, Donaldson! And that will clear the penalty. And the Birds take a 2-0 lead. Dylan Donaldson hits pay dirt. And that would be an assist from Henry Nordstrom. And the Birds have a quick one. Donaldson saved by Hay. Pardon me, that is Morrison. Netminder stands tall. Van Wee finds Kilcommons. Another save by Hay. Kilcommons takes his own rebound. Tries to push it into the middle. And looks like this one will go too far. Over and back. And Tommy Rowe takes the shot. And scores! And the Bird and Good Vibes Only is on the board. Tommy Robitaille gets the feed from Aiden Clark. And we'll see Nordstrom and Clark for the face-off. And this one's going to be taken by Burke. Burke absorbs a hit, dishes to Robinson. Robinson ties us up. Robitaille, pardon me. It is hard to knock on Tommy Bananas, but he just goes back-to-back feed from Andre Burke. And with 8.5 remaining in the first, nothing separates these two teams. Bird's been dominant on the face-off thus far. And now looking for support. They're going to get to the slot. Takes a shot. Save Hay. Slow roll is McGoldrick. Feeds inside. Tommy Rowe. Big save, Hawkins. And winds up and sends it home. Will Ramos gives the GVO boys the 3-2 lead. With 7:27 remaining in the first. Member of Team Puerto Rico, Will Ramos, a very talented field goalie, plies his trade as a runner in the box. And we'll see Robertazzi at the dot against Nordstrom. And Good Vibes still looking for their first face-off win. Pinkham retrieves the ball, finds Parkinson. He's got Pinkham. Pinkham to Danielo Parkinson. Working it off the lefty side. Dylan Donaldson tries to thread the needle. Unable to handle it. Pinkham going against Tarnowski. In and out. McGoldrick. Shot. Save, Hawkins. And this one's going Bird's way. And unfortunately, the captain, Owen Stevenson, puts that one away, but it happened off camera. This is why we are open for business. If you are looking to sponsor a local Lacrosse League support your game. We are looking for support so that we can make this the absolute greatest sports product in North Jersey. So 3-2-3. Camden Smith, the Halifax draft pick. Can't hook up with Kilcommons. And looks like they are going to call GVO. Shot and Kilcommons. Buries that one, picks up the GB off of the change of possession, and absolutely ices the netminder. Righty to the wing side. And with 4:28 remaining. Good Vibes looking for something to happen. And there it is. Gets their Pat Caldwell, their first face-off victory of the contest. Aiden Clark. And there is the equalizer. Aiden Clark, wonder kid, boy wonder, known for that devastating jump shot. And with 3 and change remaining in the first period of play, nothing separates these two squads. Parkinson to Van Wee. Van Wee works it to the slot. Morrison over the cut, takes the shot. Save, hey! Donaldson comes up with the ground ball. Looking at his options. Tries to take it himself. Save, hey! And he's just going to deal it to Caldwell. He works it up the floor. Schukel to Tommy Bananas. Bananas goes under, shimmy, shake, goal! And GVO, 9 goals in the first period of play. This is the exciting brand of box lacrosse you can expect here at the TCBLL. 2.5 on the clock. And we'll see Coach Owen Stevenson. He's got his backup's helmet on. Ted Lynch might find his way into this contest soon. And almost a face-off win. And another goal happens off camera. That is disappointing. But Kyle Morrison with the goal, unassisted. Okay. We apologize again. Technical limitations. But it's all about the big hits, the big shots, and you're going to see them all here on our YouTube page. Thank you for joining us. We know you have a lot of great box lacrosse, so many amazing creators in the field, but you take the time every week to join us. Oh, just a little how you doing? And the referee says, all right, both of you guys, go cool down on the bench. Crowd loves it. And it'll be Good Vibes ball. About under a minute, just under a minute. To Apelcha. Ramos. Apelcha. And BAM! Juicy J. Justin Albaron. gives Good Vibes Only the 1-goal lead. 11 goals in the first period of play. Some big saves from both tendies. But offensive opportunities abound. We'll see if the defense tightens it up in the second period. Big win by the GBO boys. Tries to get it to Joe Truntz. And Brian Kelly takes it and hucks it over. And that will do it for the first period play. At the end of 1, Good Vibes Only 6. The Birds 5. We'll step aside.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor.
And thank you, MNT Fitness, for your sport of TCBLL lacrosse presented by Chetty Chains. And both teams, it does appear that we are going to see Ted Lynch applies his trade on the field side for Team Ireland. Making his way into the box over the past few months, working really hard. Very talented young man out of Long Island. And hard to overstate the effects of Tommy Robertazzi. And on the other side, Kyle Morrison. Both of them having themselves a day, multiple points. But now we get to the long change. We saw 11 points in the first period of play. What's going to happen when your defense has to huck it all the way up the field? Thus far, the Hummingbirds have been dominant on the face-off dot. And you throw a blanket over the 3 teams currently tied for second. 1-1. Each team has had their bye already. So they will be playing all the way into the playoffs. Face-off goes. Slightly off camera. Wait for our AI-generated friend to catch back up with us. And Nordstrom takes it away. He's going to find Morrison on the righty side. Morrison tries to get over the middle. Jump shot save! Hey, with the chicken wing. Comes away is Caldwell. Oop, I apologize. Clock is running. And looks like they are going to have an interference call. 2 minutes on Good Vibes Only. So the Hummingbirds go to their second power play. They are 1 for 1 on the power play thus far. And the Birds working the outside. Kilcommon, sidearm shot. Doesn't get through. Tries to get around. Taken by McGoldrick. McGoldrick pushing his way up the pipe. And comes to nothing. And Dylan Donaldson gives himself a go. Sidearm. Can't find the net. Birds, Camden Smith, shot save, hey! And back to Big Ben Afalabi. certain. Okay, and he's back with us. Works it up to Ruggiero. Tommy sends it into the corner. Absolute masterful use of the clock there. Now Commons. He's going to bring this one over the timeline, looking for support. Back into the tight box with 15 seconds left on the penalty. Behind the back pass. Looks for another look. Can't get there. Save! Hey! And Good Vibes kills off the penalty and gets the goal off camera. Okay. And number 7 goes... Checking my notes. That would be Steven Apichel. Apichel? Oh, Big Steve with the assist from Ben Afolabi. Save Hay, but can not squeeze the legs on it. Oh, you know he wants that one back. Number 6, Camden Smith. Those are frustrating. Every netminder knows those where you have it, and then it hits the turf the wrong way and finds itself to the wrong side of the goal line. And Donaldson gets the middle shot and buries it. Dylan Donaldson from Henry Nordstrom. It is a tie game. And when the face-off goes, we'll be looking at about 10 minutes remaining in the second period of play. Oh, okay. Always fun to see the AI camera try to figure itself out. Here comes Nordstrom. Nordstrom feeds inside, and he can't beat the netminder. Sends it far upfield. But something happened, because it's Hummingbirds' ball. And Kyle Morrison at the righty half. He's going to deal. Save Hay. Taken away by Good Vibes Only. Good Vibes Only. Pushing up the court. Apparently. Okay. Owen Stevenson. Save Hay. Deals it to Caldwell. Caldwell sends it up the floor. And goal! And that goes to number 11, Steve Apicella. Double L's always screw me up because I instantly go with the Y sound and have to remind myself that it is not necessarily a Y sound outside of where I coach in the Ironbound. Finds Justin O'Barron. Off the lefty post. Still looking for support. Ariel Diaz. Diaz finds Juicy J. Shot just off. Shakes and bakes, but unable to take that one away. But now the Birds have it in their possession. Train Rodney sends it to the righty side. Rodney inside through the legs. Doesn't go. In the back of the net. And GVO sends this one up the floor. GVO with the 1-goal lead. Our cameraman is almost certain this one's going to John Kilcommons. And has not yet. Maybe it will now. It doesn't. And Colquitt takes a shot just wide. Nope. Save Hay. Another shot. Another save. And that one hits off of the mask. And we have an equipment timeout. The Good Vibes only netminder. So the netminder switched from the traditional lacrosse helmet to a hockey helmet. Now, the nice part about utilizing a hockey helmet as a box lacrosse goaltender is how the snaps are designed to release when heavy contact is initiated, which allows the shell to absorb more of the contact and put less of it on your chin muscle, which unfortunately the lacrosse-specific helmets often do for the netminders. We will certainly see, I believe, personally, in the next 10 years, somebody is going to come up with a field helmet for goalies. That's going to be an interesting situation. Caldwell inside with Rowe. Rowe moves, grooves, tries to find his Will Ramos inside. Caldwell takes it, brought up by his brother. And inside, Aiden Clark still has it. BTB, goal! And Kid Wonder for a Goal of the Year candidate behind the back. Unbelievable. Steve Apicella with the assist. Face off. Won by the Birds. Nordstrom pushing the post. Looking for support. Misses the net. Donaldson. Donaldson can't get that one off clean. Shuffle pass to Tarnowski. And save by Lynch. Sends that one to the offensive zone. And slowing things down is GVO. Pardon me, is the Hummingbirds. Daniello Parkinson. Parkinson finds number 74, Jack Naberto, inside, but Naberto can't get that one to go. And GVO looks some procedural. Sends this one to X. Looks over. Colquitt can't corral it. Stevenson looking for support. Colquitt does not get it on net. And Nordstrom right into the awaiting stick of the GBO netminder, John Hay. And After 11 goals in the first period, we are still waiting. Saved by Hay. Presumably. Again, we are waiting for our cameraman to catch up with us. Tommy Robitazi. Robitazi. Up to top. Trying to push him over the line. And is possibly successful. But only for a moment. Good vibes only ball. Robitazi. Goes inside. Comes across. Diving goal! Tommy Robitazi hits number 10 from Benjamin Afolabi. And GVO comes out to a 3-goal lead most of this contest. There was nothing separating them. Hummingbirds still absolutely dominating at the faceoff dot. Pinkham still trying to get it clean. Kilcommons has it on the lefty side, working it to the righty side. Morrison. Morrison dishes up top. Tries to find Kilcommons inside. He has it, just can't get the trigger on. And intercepted by Aiden Clark. And a astute timeout by the GVO netminder with 1 minute and 59 seconds on the clock. And again, we understand we have some technical difficulties this week. We are owning that. We are constantly making upgrades to our systems, making upgrades to our league. We love to have all of you with us every week on the TCBLL presented by Chetty Chains. You, of course, can always come out to see a game at Turf City. Follow Turf City Sports on all social media to find out when the next game is every Sunday. Aiden Clark, Robitazi sends him on an island. Far deep and save. Lynch finds Clark. Clark. Shimmy, shake, one-handed. Still has it. Goes over the Apicella. Shots and pay dirt. And that just shows what effective. Looks like that's from Will Ramos. Effective picking does. Opens him up. Able to get to his sweet spot, that high slot. Uses the traffic to blind the goaltender, and with his speed, the St. Joe's man able to blaze it by, hit corners. He is picking posts like a Wyoming rancher. And Nordstrom, damn near perfect at the dot today. But an errant pass gives this one to Good Vibes only. Certainly a slower pace. Robitazi goes in the crease. In our first period, about a half minute left, finds Kelly. Any moment. Morrison, shimmy, shakes. Finds inside to Parkinson. Another shot. And it is covered by the netminder. And we are going to the third period of play. GVO 11, Birds 7. We'll be right back.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor.
And welcome back, TCBLL fans, to the TCBLL on YouTube, presented by Chetty Chains. Good Vibes Only looking for their second win of the season. They are, I'm not going to say nursing a 3-goal lead, but the way this game has been going, it could go anyway at any time. This has been a fast-paced game. This is why we watch the TCBLL Week 4 matchup. After this, we got HVS versus More Dudes. You can follow that on our pick slot. Next week, Week 5, the final week of the regular season, you will see the TC Cats play the Hummingbirds, and GVO has Hudson Valley Strings, Team HVS. Still a lot to go here. 15 minutes on the clock. Absolutely nothing is assured when you have the firepower of the Hummingbirds. They have John Commons. They have Dylan Donaldson, Camden Smith, Owen Stevenson. I mean, it goes on and on. But thus far, it has been the Rowe Show, Tommy Bananas, Tom Robertazzi, and the boy wonder, Aiden Clark. They're at the dot. The timer's going, and we are getting set for the final frame here at the Turf City Box Lacrosse. Oh, and before I could finish my statement, Tommy Rowe hits pay dirt once again, number 5 on the evening. There's a reason they call him Tommy Bananas. And now with a 5-goal lead, will GVO take their foot off the gas? And GVO gets this one to the lefty side. They have Will Ramos, BTB to Robertazzi, trying to find his natural side. Looks for support. And they're going to say he stepped in the crease. Somewhat of a late call there, but this will be to the attention of Connor Pinkham. Daniello Parkinson. Sends this one to Morrison. Save, hey! No! Incorrect! I apologize. In the pads and then in the net, Camden Smith hits number 8 on the evening. That is from Daniello Parkinson. And Jake Caldwell takes a clean face-off. Pardon me, Pat Caldwell, his brother. Unable to pull the trigger early. He is a righty on the lefty side. He's looking to go reset his body. And Diaz takes a shot. Doesn't get it to go. Apicelli looks for Caldwell. To Caldwell. Caldwell runs in to 2 black jerseys, but time runs out. Ooh, lucky he's not called there for a delay of game. To Kilcommons. Shimmy, shakes. He's fine. Morrison, save, hey! Diaz still trying to find the ball. Unable to. It's on the mat. Call quick. Unable to get that one on the frame. And Kyle Morrison on the outside. He's been looking for it. He wants it. And he's going to put this one right in to the stomach plate of netminder John Hay. John Holt sends this up to Will Ramos. Ramos, long stride here. Takes his time, tries to get the offense. Working with his Team Puerto Rico mate, Justin Albaron. Ramos, inside to Rowe. Robertazzi spins. Gets caught on the turf. And a little bit of support from the competition. And shot. Saved by Hay. It is. The Birds are asking. They're saying it's a goal. But then it trickles out of the goalie XL jersey. Those absolutely stunning baby blue Vanguards. And Kelly. Kelly's going to work it to the lefty side. Not certain what my cameraman sees over here, but he's very interested. Okay, back to the action. Kelly works it to the righty side. Save Hay. Here's Burke. Aiden Clark. Taking his time, setting off the offense. Tries to feed it into the middle. Hummingbirds take this one away. About 10 minutes left in the game. Fascinated with netminder Nate Hawkins for some reason. Pinkham. Pinkham gets to the slot, but save by Hay. Well, T2 fans, I don't know if the computers are ready to take over for Judgment Day just yet, but Will Ramos. Bounce pass. Ooh. Great shoulder movement. Unable to get it to go, though. And I'm going to slow this one down. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Aiden Clark does not hit the tendy. Transition to Apicelli, to Ramos. Ramos, bounce pass. Inside, Apicelli, and it's in. Now, I will have to send that one to Toronto. See if Apicelli got a piece of that. If not, that is goal number 4 for Boy Wonder, Aiden Clark. 8:30 remaining in the contest. GVO stretching out their lead back to 5. Now they're going to see if Andre Burke can create something here, and he does. Robertazzi puts it to Ramos. Save Hawkins! What a save by Nate Hawkins. Nate Hawkins pulled in the second period. Back in the net for the Birds, and save! No reach-ins in the TCBLL. In case anyone was curious about that. And they're going to find Apicelli. Goes around to the righty side. Diaz finds Ramos. Ramos looking for support. 4 seconds. Ramos might have to just put this one into the corner. And indeed, time runs out. And Kilcommons searching for it. Smith to Kelly. Kelly puts it up top. Kelly, BTB, offline, only for a moment. Gotta give it to him. Good Vibes only defense has absolutely tightened up. Big save by Hay. But I'm going to say time expired. It's onto the cross. A long clock. Vibes trying to slow it down. Caldwell gets it on the netminder. And Connor Pinkham. Finds Parkinson. And a dispossession of some sort. And big body from Ryan Kenny. Picked off, and not certain why. I'm not certain if the camera knows something. I don't. But I don't think so. Because it looks like there was a penalty. I'm going to say it was a slash, just because I didn't see it. Alex Grant is going away for 2. Pardon me. And Smith to Morrison. Smith. Donaldson. Save Hay. Morrison. Smith. Another save. Oh, save by Hay. So Commons working with Morrison. Offline. Smith. And inside. Oh, unable to handle is Jack Naberto. Camden Smith. Off the pipe. Into the netting. It's going to stay Hummingbirds ball. Applying a lot of pressure on the power play. And save by Hay. Big save there. Joe Trunzolito. Now on the shorthanded opportunity. 16 seconds on the clock. Aiden Clark behind the back doesn't get it to go, but able to kill enough time. Alex Grant should be back on the playing field within the next 20 seconds. Tight box, working through is Kelly, Morrison, Nordstrom to Kelly. Kelly tries to go across to Donaldson. Donaldson, hitch. And looks like a save by Hay. Nope. Doesn't make it through. Only 2 seconds remaining. That one's way off. And just like that, we are back at 5-on-5. Hummingbirds 1-for-3 on the power play in this contest. Broken stick there. Tommy Rowe looking for goal number 6. Looking for the sock trick. Here comes Kelly. Kelly with speed. More speed than my cameraman can give me. Possibly thought better of it. And another dispossession inside 3 minutes. And GVO, 5-goal lead. No need to rush things. 10 on the clock. Alberon did not get it on net. Kelly takes it away. Kelly. Inside 2 minutes. And Hay gets that one in the padding. And it looks like we have another goal. Unfortunately, that took place off screen. We do apologize. Steve Apicella from Calvin Schukel. So, working our way through the season. We're very excited. This is our first year on YouTube. We plan on having a game every week, and hopefully we will have playoffs live streamed. That is the goal. As a new league, Nordstrom shot, save Hay. He's going to huck this one over to Nick Miller. Ooh. And they're going to call that one loose ball. And we are inside 1 minute to play. Good Vibes Only does not have a lot of reasoning to push the clock here. Ramos takes a outside shot. And looks like we're going to have a 4-on-4 for GVO. And takes a shot. It's offline. And there's not much time left. And this one is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, Good Vibes Only go to 2-1. Hummingbirds fall to 1-2. And week 4 is behind us. Thank you for joining us here on the TCBLL, presented by Chetty Chains. We'll be back next week with another exciting game of the week. We appreciate you. Like, share, and subscribe. We're out.